All right, everyone, we're going to go over our questions from yesterday. So, that being said, let's begin. What is the value of 4 squared minus 2 squared? So, what you should have done is you should have known that 4 squared means 4 times 4. So, you should have taken your 4s and started setting it up. 4 times 4. And then you see that minus sign, so you should have put a minus sign. So you should have put minus 2 times 2. Okay, so now that you have your exponents written in standard form, now you need to sit here and solve them each. So you would draw your line underneath them. And then I like to put an arrow below each. I have to extend that line a little bit. Let me lower it so it doesn't line up with the 2's. Keep straight. Go like that. There we go. Perfect. So now you would take, I like to take my arrows and draw my arrows going down so I know what went down. So I know that 4 times 4 is 16. So I would have dragged and made my 16. I know that minus sign has to come down. I cannot forget to do that. And then I know 2 times 2 is 4. And then I would draw my line underneath that. And then I would draw my arrow going down. And I know that 16 minus 4 is 12. So I would put 12 below it. Okay, and then 12 is my answer. Now this one says which has the greatest value. I have my workspace over here if I need it. So I have 5 squared, which in expanded form is 5 times 5. And then I know that 5 times 5 is 25. And if I didn't, I would click on my reference book, go to my multiplication chart, and solve it. So 3 to the cubed, or 3 to the third power, is 3 times 3 times 3. And then I know that 3 times 3 is 9. So I just have to do now 9 times, let's order this, send to back, 9 times 3. And I know 9 times 3 is 27. So then that means 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. 10 squared, or 10 to the second power, is just 10 times 10. 10 times 10, and I know that's 100. And now I have 3 to the fourth power, which is like 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. That's 4 threes. And now I would have grouped those. I know that this set of 3s, and I'll even highlight it so you can see what I mean by that. I would say this set of 3s is 9, and then this set of 3s is another 9. 1 second, I gotta get over there. This set of 3s is another 9, so that's 2 different sets of 3s. So 3 times 3 is 9, so that means I have to have 2 9s over there, and the sign in between is a multiplication sign. So I have 9 times 9, which is 81. So my answer for here would be 81. So now looking to see who has the largest value. I have 25, 27, 181. So 10 squared has the largest value. So I would drag over it, over the circle over my C. Okay, then the last question, it says write the word form of 2 to the 5th power. So if you listen, I say 2 to the 5th power. So that's all I'm typing in this box is 2 to the 5th power. Okay. Evaluate what the standard form would be for the given exponent. So 2 to the 5th power, that tells me that I'm repeatedly multiplying 2 5 times. So I need to drag 5 2's over here. So I have 5 2's going over here. and I know I'm going to be multiplying them by each other. So I'm going to have a multiplication symbol in between each one of them. I may run out of room. Hopefully I do not. Oh, I need to make another 2. And then I'll have my multiplication symbol in between each one. Space it out a little bit so I can get that multiplication symbol in there. And then this one. There we go. And let's move her over a little bit because I know I'm just multiplying all these out. Okay, looking at my first set of 2's right here is 4. I can even put my arrow down to show that it's 4. Then I have my other set of 2's, which is another 4. And I'll draw my arrow to show that that's where I got that. And what sign's there? Multiplication, so that means I am multiplying. Can't just change the sign to whatever I want it to be. It's what's in the middle of those pairs. And then I have a times 2. I can't forget about that. So that means I have to put a times 2 down here. So I have to do times, and then I need another 2. So I'm just going to copy that to save some time. And times 2. So I know that 4 times 4 is 16. So I'm going to put my 16, and if I didn't know, I would use my multiplication chart. And I'm going to draw my arrow going down. So that'd be 16. I'm not allowed to just change the sign. I got to keep it as a multiplication. So that'd be times my 2. And then when I do 16 times 2, I would go off to the side on my paper and write 16 times 2, and I would do 6 times 2 is 12. 2 times 1, and I add that other 1 would be 3. So my answer is 32. I needed a lot of 2's for these, and I didn't have enough. So my standard form you should have gotten was 32. Okay? So hopefully this helps you, and if not, please contact me to help you. I'll be glad to help you and answer any questions that you may have.